You know what episode it is, Snowgirl?
40.
Are you sure?
Well, the last time was 39, so okay. I feel like it should be 40.
Episode 40.
What if it's not 40?
Then I'll just blame it on her?
No, you'll blame it on you.
No. And so she's like, you got to wear bright colors. So she had on her hoodie that she didn't like. So she has to take her stuff off, and here I'm in a sweater. But there's a reason. She said you're supposed to wear bright colors. My colors are bright.
No, like a tiny bit is bright. The rest of you, you look like maybe you're like a haunted house. Like that's your like glow in the dark, and then the rest of you is trying to hide. What are you playing, laser tag?
Yeah, but you see what it says?
Yeah, it says CrossFit Games.
Yeah. CrossFit Games. I said I had a theme on. Okay. Championship, the 1%. And then you see what else I got on?
It's the same hat you always wear.
Alabama Crimson Tide champions. Okay. That's my theme.
Did they win last year?
Well, no. But they've won more than anybody in college football.
You cannot dispute that.
Now,
correct.
What I mean about, I didn't win the CrossFit Games, but I keep trying to get better to have an opportunity to do that.
That's this year.
So it's just a championship mindset. You know, people say Saban's gone and Bama's not the standard. My ass. You know, if you beat Bama, then you just won the world championship. Like everybody goes crazy. They kind of storm fields and, you know, break goalposts and throw them in the river.
I do know
you know, type stuff like that. And Indiana's chanting, "We want Bama," type thing. You know what I mean? Why do you want Bama? Oh, because they're still the standard.
For now.
Yeah, we'll see. And then so we just got into the conversation. Ohio State fan, Alabama fan. And I said that Ohio State sucks. I was just kidding. They don't suck. They're the reigning champions. Somebody's got to knock them off the throne. Okay. But I mean, their strength of schedule, I don't believe is as strong as the SEC. I'm biased. But
that's not disputed. But the SEC is a stronger conference generally.
Yeah. And I said it's a double-edged sword though. Because when you have teams like Ohio State, what I was going to say is you're constantly winning, so you're used to winning.
Yeah, so at least they have that mindset
and
a little bit.
They're fresher. I think teams in the SEC get beat up more, and now you're seeing it with teams that are 1, 2, and 3 loss teams that are really good. And you have some of the people outside of the conference, you know, undefeated, and they don't play as a tough conference. But is the SEC team, do they beat each other up? Are they tired? Are they not going to play their best game when those people are fresh? I don't know. I guess you could look at it both ways. At the end of the day, when you stack up, you got to play your best game to see what happens. So you could look at it multiple ways. They play their conference because they have to play their conference. But I'm going to go out on a limb. Teams like Indiana, you know, they're having a great season. I don't want to take it away from them. But I don't believe in my heart of hearts if you had to go.
They got to prove it.
If you had to go through the SEC conference, I don't think you would be undefeated. That doesn't mean you're not good enough to be there in the end. You know what I mean? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Who knows? But it's tough. It's tough. And I guess you could look at it multiple ways.
Do you know what the very first college football game I went to? I got completely spoiled.
What?
My aunt was married to a college, he was a football umpire. And so when I was 15 years old, I did not get asked to the homecoming dance, and I was devastated. And so my dad took me down to Columbus, and my uncle got us tickets, and we sat 2 rows up on the 45-yard line watching Eddie George play.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a pretty cool. So that was my very first, like, you know, foray into college football. So yeah.
Did you say foray? What does that mean?
Just like experience.
Okay, yeah. Experience would be a better word. Okay, don't try to get all PhD on me here.
I wasn't trying to get PhD. It's very nostalgic.
Foray.
And I remember we went up, we were at this hotel, and my uncle was there. We were going up the elevator with all the referees for the game. It was very surreal. So I just sort of thought you were supposed to go sit right on the middle of the field, right down with everyone. I didn't realize that, you know, those tickets are a little bit nicer than I knew at the time.
Eddie George came to the Cowboys on the back end of his career, and he wasn't that good. So. Yeah, on the other hand, you could be a Cowboys fan where we sucked for 30 years, so that's another conversation. Okay, enough about football.
All right.
Yeah. We'll see.
We
in the end.
Now, I have one more question for you, football-wise, because after living in the North and living in the South, I do think that location sometimes does affect results if a team predominantly plays in warmer weather and then they've got to go up north to one of those frigid cold games. So in terms of, obviously the SEC is way faster than Big Ten, but Big Ten is playing in frigid cold temperatures.
True.
Where it may not be, I don't want to say not, I'm sure they're very explosive, but not quite as explosive and fast as the SEC. But I do think that temperature plays a part.
Plays a huge part.
Yeah.
It's more so in the NFL, but now there could be a monkey wrench thrown in it. They're talking about, and I haven't studied it good enough, but like some of the top teams get a home game.
Okay.
And Madison, my daughter, was telling me about it because she listens more than I do, but there was something too. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but you know how the top four, I guess like the semis and then the championship are usually your Rose Bowls, Orange Bowl, Cotton. They put them in those, those things. They were talking about moving those to maybe that home.
Shut up, really?
Yeah. So
my gosh, that would be awful to play.
So, I don't know all the facts about
God.
that, but if that happened, that could be an unfair advantage. I don't know.
It completely is an unfair advantage.
It could be like going to play in Green Bay, the frozen tundra.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, and if you're not used to playing in those places,
I agree.
I would say that has a huge factor in how well a team plays.
And playing at home, period. I mean, it's just, especially in college football, in your stadiums, there's some big stadiums.
For sure.
The Ohio States of the world, the Penn States, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee.
Those are special
those are crazy places to play. Yeah, loud.
If Ohio State and Alabama ever play in either one of their home stadiums and they play each other, we got to get tickets.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be really cool.
You're going to lose.
No, I think that was you, actually.
Loser. What's the podcast about today? We lost all people watching.
No, because football season is the start of the
people
holiday
love football. Season. And if you don't love football...
You good?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so our podcast is all about the upcoming holiday season because football really does start the holiday season.
Mine's
it's wild how people go off track quickly.
So the time just changed.
Literally this morning.
Yeah.
Did you realize you got an extra hour's sleep? Do you feel better?
When I woke up, I was like, because we stayed up late last night. We had the Fortress chili cook-off. That was awesome.
It really went well.
And I know people got in bed late. I was watching the Tennessee-Oklahoma game, and I was tired, so I slept. But when I woke up, I was like, it has to be late.
I did too, and then I forgot that the time had changed.
And it was like 6.
Yeah, same.
40. I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
And so then I get up, let the dogs out, get some coffee, and then I saw the clock, and I was like,
same. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, it gets darker earlier. It's cold. People use the holidays as the excuse why they get off track.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to shop, oh, we got to do this. Oh, we have events. Now, last night we had the chili cook-off. We had some sweets. We had some other stuff.
But it's never one day that gets you off track.
No.
It's when you decide, I guess I'm just going to do whatever I want for the next 3 months.
Exactly.
And then January rolls around and you're angry with yourself because you could have been there's no reason that you need to be having pie every night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like, every day is not your birthday.
Talk about, because it's Halloween.
Okay, yes.
Candy.
Uh-huh.
It's Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
And it's Christmas.
Okay, so those are 3 whole days.
Yeah.
3 days. So 3 days out of how many? Let's say 60 days.
Well, I'm not gonna say 90 because Halloween's not to the end.
Yeah.
So 60 days.
60 days. So 3 days out of 60, that's 1 out of 20. That's 5% exactly of that time period, right? Okay, cool. If your diet was 95% good stuff and 5% bad stuff, even if you ate trash the entire day, it's still only 5% of your diet over 60 days. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, might you take a little longer to lose that extra half a pound here and there? Sure. But it's the other 57 days. Actually, it would be 58 because technically it's 30 days and 31. So, and that extra, so 62 days, which makes it an even smaller percentage. So if you're making good decisions, like you should be, it should be part of your lifestyle. Working out is part of your lifestyle. It's not
Nothing changes.
No.
Because the weather changes, because the holiday changes.
Yeah.
Your gym and your discipline never changes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like
it's.
I'll give you 5 days. New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Halloween. But Halloween's not really a thing.
Yeah.
You give candy out to children. What are you, a toddler? Stop eating the Reese cups.
Yeah.
Like this is.
You can have 1 or 3.
You took 2.
I took 2.
Our point is this.
But I only ate 2. I only ate 2.
Nice.
And I didn't eat them in one sitting.
I would have. I just hammered
them. No.
Have we switched places? Who are we?
I don't know. I like Reese's peanut butter cup.
I know.
Yeah. I know. But it's still the 80-20, 90-10 rule.
Yeah. 80-20 is your maintenance rule. Like if you're not worried about, you're not really worried about body composition changes. You're just living your life. You're not counting stuff. It's really 80-20. But if you want to change something, if you need to make a change, it does need to be 90-10. And if you want that change faster, 95-5. There's no food listen, there are foods that are better than others. Like I'm not buying Cheese Whiz because it's not worth it to me. But if that's your thing and you're like, man, I really love Cheese Whiz. And so that's your splurge and you have it once a month, it's not going to matter. It's when you're having it every day, you know?
And here's how it compounds. So put them in categories. Bad sugar, like
too much sugar. Let's say too much sugar.
Candies.
Yeah.
I'm talking about cookies and cakes and stuff like that. And then alcohol, okay, excessively. And then remove the sweets, but bad food.
Too many calories. Too much food specifically.
I'm on the road and we're traveling or I'm shopping and we're eating bad fast food, right? Okay, so there's 3. And here's the 4th component.
Sleep.
Well, no. I mean, you'll sleep,
go sleep.
Yep, sure, that's a component. But what I'm trying to say is you're not showing up.
Oh, yeah, because then you feel bad. So then you don't show up to work out. And there's another one.
Yeah. What?
When you're doing those things, when you're drinking too much alcohol, you're eating too much sugar, you're not working out, you're not sleeping, you're probably not drinking enough water as well.
Oh, yeah.
You get sick.
Yeah.
Your immune system goes in the toilet, and that's why immediately following most holidays, people get sick and they're like, oh, it's because I was just around germs. No, it's because you trashed your body. You're always around germs. There are never not germs around you. It's just how your body reacts to those germs.
So I got one word to sum all this up. And
is it a C word?
No, visualize. It's actually an A word.
A word?
I talked about the C words the other day, how powerful they are. But think about it. Like you got all those things in your head that you just said.
Yeah.
And it starts small, but it becomes an avalanche.
It does. It really does. That's a great word for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you tell yourself in your mind, okay, I'm just going to get through the holidays and I'm going to make a New Year's resolution and I'm going to get back on track.
No, bro, start right now with the next decision you make.
Yeah.
Are you when you go to schedule workouts, because we've been trying to encourage our members to please reserve their classes, do it on Sunday. Commit. Stop waiting until you feel like it. That's a bunch of garbage. Yes, stuff gets in your way. And if you can, get it done early. When you're like, oh, I don't feel like waking up, it's cold, I think I'll go this afternoon. Guess what? Something's always getting in your way. Always. Show up. Period.
That's what you got to do.
Yeah. It's big time.
What else?
Besides just being consistent, I mean, come January, there's always a January reset. We always do something just to get excited. I don't like motivation, but excitement does help to get you rolling a little bit. It's the discipline that's going to carry you. But I'm going to challenge you guys. You need to find somebody besides your coaches. We're always going to hold you accountable. You need somebody specifically in the gym that's going to say to you, in all honesty, why didn't you show up?
You're stealing my thunder.
I didn't know that's what you were about to say.
Maybe.
But seriously, find somebody that's not gonna put up with your bullshit. That's gonna look at you and say, that's not good enough. You need to be here.
Why do you think that's why you and I always work out together? because we know we're going to hold each other accountable. But I mean, we like to compete, so we're trying to train at the highest level. But also, we want to set the example. You know, I don't want to be and we're not just a gym ownership. Like it's a close knit group over here, family. You know, but I'm getting off on a tangent there. Kind of almost.
You're about to bring it in.
Almost totally. Let me get back over here.
Yeah.
But you have to lead by example. We have to show our members that we don't just talk it. No. We live it, we breathe it, we care about it. And it's not just about competing at the highest level, it's about longevity.
Yes.
You know, being healthy, being fit, you know, being there for the long run. But it's just super important. Lead by example. You can't say it any better.
Some of our listeners may not know this, but what was it, 2 years ago? We did two winters ago, starting, it was mid or late December. We decided that we were going to do 100 burpees every day for 100 days. And in all reality, the point was never the burpees. The point was consistency and to show people that you can do things that are difficult even when you don't want to do them. I remember that winter, you got really freaking sick. Like the razor blade throat, like you were dying. I think you even took off work.
Yeah.
It was awful. But every single day.
I still had to do the
Now, is that physically maybe the best choice on the planet? No. But
probably
the purpose was the consistency throughout. And then once you get rolling with that consistency, because everybody's got a little bit of a rebellious bone in their body, we started making it more fun. At first, it was just do your 100 burpees. And we try to say something that might help somebody over the course of the day, whatever's on our mind. And then those turned into full-blown burpee workouts every single day. Yep. And those actually started our workouts, and we were really stupid good at burpees by the end of this 100 days. And there were plenty of days we didn't want to. Trust me, we were squeezing it in. We were trying to find some creative way to do it. It was freezing. We were doing them in the snow. Remember that one day we did them out by your pond, and it was like, I think my hands about froze off. But the purpose of it was just trying to get moving. And honestly, it became fun. That's the part that people don't realize. Once you get into the rhythm of it and you stop fighting it, you realize it's a great time.
Well, it's not just...
And it's not just burpees. It's just coming to the gym and working out.
Well, just anything that you do, period. Like you said, it was more so no matter what you do, you're going to have a point when the ether wears off. When the shiny wears off. And you don't want to do it, but once you're used to having the discipline to say this is part of my lifestyle, it was deeper than the burpees.
Yeah, it was much deeper than the burpees.
That's what it is, because everybody's going to face that, but you have to make the choice and live that life to make sure you're taking care of yourself daily. You matter. You're important. And a lot of people, that's what I tell them when they say if the gym is too expensive, or I just can't, or I'm like, hey, you need to prioritize yourself. You're worth it. You have to take care of yourself first before you take care of other things. If you're not healthy, how can you do the rest?
That was something that you said earlier today too, was about people say like, oh, I can't because I'm taking time away from my family. It's you have to shift your perspective here. If you're not taking care of you, you're not going to be able to take care of your family. And like, I don't ever want to be a burden on my family.
That thing you sent me, I posted. Did you see it?
Which one?
The Rocky thing. It was so
good. Oh, that
good.
was from Clay. He sent it to me.
Oh, Clay sent it
to me, yeah.
The top is the guy's laying on the pillow and goes, oh, I wish I had time to work out.
At
it was 7 a.m. And then you see Rocky getting up at 5 a.m. doing that was Rocky 4.
Okay, see, I still never watched
when he was working out in Russia in the snow. They got me pumped.
Good.
Yeah.
That's that excitement piece, not the discipline piece. We handle the discipline piece, but it's not bad to get excited, man. Fill your mind and your body and your spirit with stuff that's going to get you pumped up. Look at your Instagram algorithm. If it's full of trash, you're probably watching a lot of trash.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
All right. So
think about that.
Our point is
that mine's full of fitness and motivational, and you want good inspirational things coming in. Fortress pictures of people and what they're doing inside and outside. I mean, it's just good stuff. Masters athletes all over the place. Yeah, man, it's great.
Oh yeah, and if anybody has not already heard me yelling about this, we are having our large. This is for our members. If you are available the weekend before Thanksgiving, we have got to move everything out of the gym because we're doing another upgrade.
backside.
We have 3 big things going on. They're putting in new electrical outlets, so we'll have fans surrounding the gym. There's a whole other garage door going in the back, so we'll have larger cross breeze
to help the
more
flow.
open, and we're having the entire place insulated.
Spray insulation.
So everything's got to come out. So if you have nothing to do or you're sick of your family, come over and get yourself a 3rd workout. Yeah. Moving stuff. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. And you'll have to bear with us that week because they're going to be working all week. So we're going to do some workouts probably inside of here and figure that out.
Dumbbells, kettlebells, cardio, and core, man.
Yeah, and it's Thanksgiving week, so we'll get through that pretty easy.
Yeah.
But that way we keep everybody warm inside there in the cold winter months.
We're pretty excited. We're moving on up again.
Yep. Anything else coming down the pipe?
Down the pipe for me today is going to be a good cup of coffee.
Yeah, she had the terrible cup of.
They make good food, man, but the coffee needs a little help.
I don't know where that came from.
Down the street.
All right.
But it's better than nothing, so I'll take it, man. Let's go!
No. I'm the chief.
No, you're not.
I will tell you how we're ending this.
Okay.
He's
going to yell, let's go, and try to sneak it past me.
I was going to say, give one word to end the podcast. You give one, and I give one.
Commit.
Consistency. It's funny you use my C word.
It's not your C word.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Let's go, baby!
I told you. I predict.
Roll Tide. Turn that stuff off. Don't say nothing about no Buckeye. What is that, bro? Oh, no. I'm turning that.